Ironman isn't for the faint of heart, and Hardcore Ironman, well, that's just a bit mental. This week we take a look at the newest mode coming to RuneScape and Old School.
Ironman Mode has been invented by the community as a totally different way of playing RuneScape. You create a new character, but there's a twist. You have to play completely self-sufficiently, so you can't get help from anyone else, you can't get items traded in, you can't use the Grand Exchange. Everything you need, you've got to make, and you've got to earn. We're taking this community-made challenge and making it into an official game mode. It's going to be in RuneScape, it's also going to be in Old School RuneScape, each with their own different flavour and each with their own high scores.
So we're going to be introducing two new modes on account creation. We have Ironman, and then for those hardcore players we also have Hardcore Ironman. So the Ironman mode is focused around being very self-sufficient. This means that you cannot trade with other players, and you also have very minimal player interaction at all. We have left some exceptions, such as being able to trade bonds to an Ironman account. You cannot trade the other direction though. We also have left in things such as being able to trade quest items such as Shield of Arav and the Heroes quest, which do require other players. So whilst in Ironman mode we have restricted certain pieces of content. This is to stop player interaction. So for instance, something like dungeoneering, you can only do this solo, so we can't group up and make parties with other players. We have left things such as Castle Wars open, so this allows you to still go and kill and have fun, but you cannot get XP, as we've disabled PvP XP. So the difference between Hardcore Ironman and normal Ironman is that death has a hefty price. And by this I mean if you die, you are dead, that is it. That is game over for that account. There are some exceptions to this. You can purchase an item called the Jar of Divine Light. On death, you will downgrade to normal Ironman. And of course we have left certain areas of the game safe for if you die. This is things such as dungeoneering, Castle Wars, anywhere that you die in the game, but you do not have a gravestone or lose any of your items, they are okay to die in Hardcore mode. To activate Ironman mode, on the account creation screen you'll need to enter a special keyboard combination. This will unlock the ability to toggle Ironman or Hardcore Ironman on. When you choose to toggle one of these options on, you will be given numerous warnings just to make sure you know what you're getting into. Other players will be able to recognise those playing in Ironman or Hardcore Ironman mode. They can see this by, they will have a unique chat badge when they speak. There'll be a different one for normal Ironman, and there'll also be one for Hardcore. Another way for players to identify Ironman accounts is via a title that they'll receive on account creation. So if you're a normal Ironman, you will receive the Ironman or Iron Woman title, and if you create a Hardcore account, you'll receive the Hardcore Ironman or Hardcore Iron Woman title.
Much like RuneScape, Old School has two modes as well. It has a normal Ironman mode and it has an ultimate Ironman mode. What we've tried to do with Ironman mode is give players as much access to as much content as possible, so they'll be able to get into many of the mini games out there. Some of the things they won't be able to do though is take part in Group Nightmare Zone as well as Fishing Trawler. With Ultimate Mode, there are two extra rules that players have to live by. If they die, they're going to lose all the items that they've got, and also they won't be able to access their bank, which is going to create a real challenge for players. There are two ways to recognise an Ironman. You're going to be able to see them on the high scores. There'll be Ironman specific high scores. You're also going to be able to have access to a specific outfit in game. So if you see somebody wearing this outfit, you know that they're an Ironman. What we've also done for Ironmen is give them an icon on their interface, so that if they're streaming, players will be able to watch their stream and know immediately that they're an Ironman. To make an Ironman, the first thing you need to do is make a brand new account. When you get to the end of Tutorial Island, you'll notice there's two NPCs, which you'll probably recognise, and they'll be able to turn your account into an Ironman account. If you're a free player, you can also take part in our free-to-play trial, make an account that way and try it out as a free player.
Since we announced Ironman Mode, we've had tons of ideas and suggestions through the forums. We've tried to incorporate those as best we can into our development, and I think what we're ending up with is something really special. Development on Ironman is nearly done, and you can get a preview by tuning into our live streams next week as we get into the final testing. That's ahead of a full release sometime in October. But remember, it's not for the faint of heart.
With Halloween creeping ever closer, next week Mod Mark will be here to lift the lid on all of October's spookiest updates.